Chinese dissident Chen Guangcheng is back with his family after hiding for nearly a week inside the U.S. Embassy. But the diplomatic dispute over his flight from house arrest may have just begun.
That's because China wants the U.S. to apologize for shielding Chen. That flap could still overshadow important talks between the two countries later this week. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has just arrived in Beijing for that meeting.
With us now from Beijing is reporter Holly Williams of Britain's Sky TV. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning, Charlie.
What do we know at this moment?
We know that earlier today, Chen Guangcheng was escorted from the American embassy here in Beijing by the American ambassador, Gary Locke. He was taken to a local hospital where he was given medical treatment and reunited with his family. We understand that his very first phone conversation was with the U.S. Secretary of State. He apparently thanked Hillary Clinton for her help. It was an emotional conversation, and we understand that he also told her in broken English, "I would like to kiss you." It seems to be a happy ending for Chen Guangcheng and his family. They have apparently been guaranteed a safe existence here in China. However, the Chinese government has made it clear that they are very angry. They think this constitutes interference in their internal affairs. They've demanded that the U.S. government apologizes, punishes the officials involved in this case, and guarantees that nothing like this ever happens again. So far, American officials have made it very clear that they won't be apologizing.
Do we know exactly what the Chinese are reporting as to what they will do if the United States does not apologize?
Well, the Chinese haven't said anything about that, but we do know that this is a very public embarrassment for the Chinese regime. This is an authoritarian state. They don't like having their dirty laundry, as they see it, hung out for the international community to see. But for the American government, this really presented a diplomatic dilemma. Remember that Hillary Clinton is here in Beijing for high-level talks on security and the economy. The American government really had no choice but to help Chen Guangcheng. There would be an international outcry if they didn't. But in doing so, they threatened to derail a very delicate relationship with China and compromise cooperation that they would like to get from Beijing on a whole range of issues: the international economy, Iran, Syria, how to deal with North Korea. I think that's why it's only today that the American government has actually confirmed that Chen Guangcheng was inside the U.S. Embassy. It was clearly an effort to save the Chinese government some embarrassment.
Holly Williams, Sky News, thank you very much from Beijing.